that does make a big difference. You know, a lot of people, a lot of bigotry comes from trauma. Okay, bigotry stems a lot from trauma. Something happened to them. A person, a color, a gender did something wrong to them, and they form these stereotypical bigotry ideas, and they project that on every person that seems to look like that, look like whatever traumatized them. And women, let's be real, a lot of modern women doing a lot. You know, they project, they dated a Pookie and a Ray Ray, right? They dated a Pookie and a Ray Ray. And because that Pookie and a Ray Ray, or that bad boy, did them wrong, right? Because that bad boy did them wrong, now what do? They project that on all men. Now all men that look like this, dress like this, talk like this, are and they just replay that trauma over and over in their mind, and they project that on all men, spewing out all manners of debauchery, all mannerism of just things that you shouldn't think and shouldn't say to men. You know, that's why you get all this man hating online right now. You know, they try to shame, you know, the feminists always come in, they try to shame men and make it seem like we're the perpetrators, but we're not the perpetrators of it. We're the critical ones. We're the ones looking at the situation, analyzing it, and being critical of what's happening, of what's going on. That's our job as men. Our job as men is to judge, and to judge righteously. Our job as God's people is to judge, and to judge righteously. So we're supposed to make a decision, but we're not just supposed to make any decision. We're supposed to make a righteous decision. We're supposed to judge. We're supposed to have discernment. Men are supposed to have discernment, right? You know, we have two brains. You know, did you guys know that? We have two brains, one here and one here. Your intestine is a brain. Your intestine is where your discernment comes from. You ever heard that saying, I got a gut feeling? I got a gut feeling. That's your second brain telling you, hey man, be aware, pay attention. Now your discernment can be off. You have to train it. It has to be trained. Just like your body, your intestines decide what food is good for you and what food is bad. It keeps the good, absorbs the good, and turns the bad food into waste, and you defecate that, right? That's how your discernment is. It should be able to discern what's good for you and what's bad for you. And you got to be able to know how to communicate with both brains and trust each other. Trust the instinct, trust the analytical and the intuitive side. Okay. We also have a left and right brain, right? Left brain is more analytical, right brain is more critical, or it could be the opposite. I don't have the data in front of me, but we have to know that that's how our mind and our body functions and works together. Okay. But a lot of people want to just attack men because right now men we're getting our voice back, but right now men are not really, the system's not really set up for us to put women in their place, so to speak. It's set up for women to complain about everything a man is doing. Man made the world, so man's the problem, right? Man did this, man's the problem, right?